more can I say?
Top Billin.
All right, Top Billin, you already know what was looking like the next best QB to wide receiver combination for Georgia football is no longer there, behind some stuff that you guys should already know about, right? So your man Jeremiah Holloman been dismissed from the team. He was the number one option definitely coming into the season. He brought a lot of things to the table. Really good athleticism. His blocking ability, I think, is one of the best that I've seen. His willingness to block, you have to give him a lot of credit for that. But Georgia is extremely talented and has a ton of guys waiting in the wing. You're may have to piece it together, but I know a guy right now that I already talked about on here that I was looking to step up to begin with, and I think he can bring a lot to the table. All right, so my man Matt Landers right here pretty much starred with the second team as far as the amount of targets that he got in the spring game, right? He did not have a good game by any stretch of the imagination, but man, the raw materials, I know you saw this, the raw materials are there. He just has to hone it all together. And very much like Jeremiah Holloman early in his Dawes career, you know what I mean? Same exact thing. You just got to put it together. A little bit raw, got to put it together. And I can see this guy doing big things right here. But I think stride for stride, he's even faster than Jeremiah Holloman. Check this out right here. Now look at this. People are afraid to try to jam this kid, you know? Now I will say this. Obviously, he's going against Georgia's second team or whatever like that. So he's going against DJ Daniel right here. So we don't know how good DJ Daniel is. But speed is speed, and we can see that bad boy. So look at his ability to really split right here. So DJ Daniels has a step on him right here trying to get vert, but look where he ends up. You know, it's kind of hard to keep up with this guy. And DJ Daniel has some pretty good wheels, right? But check it out. Stetson Bennett throwing the ball. Now look at it. What happened? What happened? It's like, what happened? I know he's looking back right here. Obviously, it's man coverage. Right there, this guy needs some help right here. Do not be looking at the quarterback in man coverage. However, he's in man coverage, and look, it's like, now you see him, now you don't. Just one flip of the frame. Now look at him. He's 2 or 3 steps ahead of this dude. This guy has some crazy speed to be able to split cover 2 like that. Good throw by Stetson Bennett. But you just see his ability to get on top of people, right? And he did that the whole game. It was amazing to watch, regardless of the result. All right, so you know we're into the intricacies of the sport. So I really only care about how the results are derived, not the actual results. So we look at this. Obviously, he didn't catch this particular pass. And you see the limitations in his game, at least right now. Or maybe there's not as many limitations as we think, and they're just trying to work the deep vertical game, because he was just being sent vert the entire game, posting streaks. But check this out right here. Going against DJ Daniels again. Let's see how he gets open right here. All right. So pretty dope right there. He's getting an outside jab, right? Outside jab gets DJ Daniels off kilter. So DJ has to open up. And right there, when he gets into that stride, he's got some really good, like, legit sprinter speed. Check this out right here. You can't turn and flip and rotate with this guy. You got to be a special cornerback, because look at this. Now check this out right here. This is his move. I seen him do it a whole bunch of times in this particular film study. He's giving you the bog down, right? The bog down and change gear, then explode from there. So then it just becomes, can you run with me? Now look at this. I like that. This is a drive phase. This is just track right here. When you're doing these type of routes, it just becomes a track meet. That's it. That's why when you get some of these guys that just go deep a lot in football or whatever like that, that's why they probably don't get the respect that they probably would think, because it just becomes not necessarily about football. It's just running at this point. So can you run with this guy? I don't think too many people can. But check this out right here. Got a little bit of chicken fighting, but he's clearly on top of Daniels right here, and a good throw to the outside would just be off the chain. Now check this out. He wasn't being thrown to by Jake Fromm, the general. Don't call him Fromm no more, call him the general. He wasn't being thrown to by him the entire game. So the results could be a lot different with one of the best quarterbacks in the country throwing to him. But look, ability to adjust to the ball, right? Ability to adjust to the ball, that's pretty good. Going up and getting it. He's 6'5". With that type of speed, all he has to do is learn how to get these type of passes and corral them. So he was more concerned. If you see him, he has the pass right here, but he was more concerned with how he was going to land than possessing the ball. So he lets the ball go to kind of brace himself. Look at him put both hands on the ground. Just little things like that. I'm telling you, once he can clean something up like that and being thrown to and being on the field with some other players of his ilk, being thrown to by the general, I think things can change for him. But he's got all the raw tools. All right, we weren't blessed with being able to see this from the jump or replay with some solo route running right there, but it's already in progress right here. And you see him getting behind highly touted Tyreek Stevenson right here. Tyreek Stevenson. So you see him with a step on it. Ball not being thrown by Jake Fromm. Maybe it's a little bit more accurate, but you can see his ability to get past people, get upfield. There's no substitute for that, especially if you put him on the field with like a Demetrius Robertson. Imagine what that's going to do once they see the type of speed that this kid has and the type of speed that a Demetrius Robertson will have as well. Imagine what that would do for the underneath stuff for some of these other guys. So the tight ends or some of the guys who run shorter routes, Kyrus Jackson, maybe a Trey Blunt or somebody like that, Tyler Simmons, and then especially the running game too. So that's a different element right there that I don't think Georgia really had last season. Well, let me clarify that. McCole Hartman was obviously there, and Holloman, of course. Holloman does a lot more than just really go deep, where this guy is kind of a designated deep ball specialist. But Hartman was also working from the slot, so it's just a little bit different than having an outside guy try to blow the top off the defense. All right, last one right here. You see him this time working out of the slot, so he's on a different. If you get a guy like this matched up on your third best cornerback, like you see right here, I believe it would be Devon Wilson, or even a safety type or something like that, crazy. But you know what they're gonna have him do is no secret to it, right? They're gonna have him running deep. It's like Randy Moss with the Vikings in 1997 or something like that. But check this out. Once again, another person. His ability to do what? Get deep. You already know. So look at the step that he has on Devon Wilson. That's bad. That's a general pass right there. Well, actually, this is a pretty good pass. So this is all on him. Look, hits him in the hands. Hits him right in the hands. Or goes through his hands. Look at that. Doesn't even touch his hands. So imagine that if he was to hit a bomb like that. That changes everything, right? Changes everything. That's a legit 6'5" deep ball specialist. He just has to work on the little nuances it takes to be somebody like a Jeremiah Holloman. But all right, a little bonus action right here. I forgot about this particular play in his first G-Day game. You see him right here being thrown to a fade pass to one Matt Landers. Now check this out. Who's he going against right here? Right? You see him right there. That's perhaps the best cornerback in the entire conference, Eric Stokes Jr. Now look at him get up. That's what you want right there, right? Want a 6'5" guy who can go get it and who can get downfield. You tell me this guy isn't talented. Now, he may be a little raw, but like I said, the raw materials are there, right? If you were being real about the situation, Jeremiah Holloman also had to work on these things too. So this guy's been on campus a couple of years. I know everybody's always happy about whatever's new. That's why you guys got to make sure you're at top billing. The first thing I'm not going to do is talk about whomever's new. I'm going to talk about guys who are already been in the system. Definitely not talking about people who will just be arriving. They've never taken a snap of college football, and you're going to be dependent on them in what is possibly a championship season at the University of Georgia. That's tough on me right there. So it's going to be up to some of these guys who's been on campus who understand what it takes to be a college football player. And Matt Landers is that. So it's time for this kid to go ahead and step up, along with the Tommy Bush, Trey Blunt, Tyler Simmons, Kyrus Jackson, Demetrius Robertson, and then a guy like Lawrence Cager. So a lot of people there, but Matt Landers has been on campus. So there you have it right there. Your boy Matt Landers. That should be the guy you should put your focus on. All right. But this is something quick right here to get it out. I've just been thinking about and going through some of these guys. So there's your guy to take the top off of defense in that role that Jeremiah Holloman was going to have as well. All right. But as always, thank you for watching. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.